Alright, let's continue our journey. So remember we got the preview here, and we can now use this as a preview. So we can go back to the, I think we got sidebar view here, and we can reference the preview by, by just injecting the environment variable, environment object. And we got to reference the data controller again to dots our preview. Okay, so hopefully, finger crossed, this will work. Yeah, and but right now, well, it's not just the dummy data. This is just no data at all, just some filtering criteria as well as icon or show. So what I'm going to do is to add a functionality of actually showing the data. Okay, so when you actually click it. So the next step should be actually fetch all these data according to the filter, and let's try to do that. All right, we got this environment objects, we got the filter, right? We got default filter, so that's more like a time filter. Okay. So we can do that, and of course we can add more like dynamic changing filter. Okay, so for example, what is popular, what's the editor's pick, something like that. Okay, but right now I think the time filter, and I already got a lot of time filter, that's already pretty enough, right? So what I'm going to do is to add here. I think I'm going to go to the Copilot. So I'm going to write code, and yeah, what can I say? I can't write code with Copilot, without Copilot. Sorry. Let's just close this. Just do that again in case it does not update. I'm trying to save here and go to the Visual Studio Code. Okay, that's better, and yeah, I trust this file, so nothing should be wrong with the file. Okay, what I'm going to do is to add a fetch request. Okay, fetch request, we got entity filter entity, we got sort descriptor, we got this key path filter name. Yeah, maybe just to do that manually. Okay, sort descriptor. Okay, the sort descriptor will be some sort of sort descriptor. So sort descriptor, and we're going to use the name as a sorting. So slash dot name. Right, and that will be our sort descriptor, and then it will be var. Yeah, we got this specific filter, results filter. Yeah, right now I like it filter, but that's kind of like a replicate with the default filter. So I'm talking about like the spectrum. Okay, so spectrum. Okay, the spectrum will be spectrums maybe. First results, and I'm going to use the spectrum. Alright, and then adding a var as a filter. So var spectrum filter. Spectrum filters would be filter. Okay, just put a filter in the array, and we use spectrums, we can map it. That's good, that's good suggestion. And we're going to get the specific spectrum, and the spectrum in filter ID of a specific. Yeah, I think I need to add an ID for a UID, so it's like a unique identifier. So we got the ID, and we got this. Let me just call this an operator. Okay, we can either go the spectrum ID, or we can get UUID for that. And we got name, we got spectrum name. If we don't got a name, so it's unknown, okay, unavailable, something like that. It's just a fill in. And we got the icon of star, okay, and that's pretty good. Maybe not star. Let me just check the SF symbol for that. So SF symbols spectrum is more like the sun sort of thing. So maybe not sunset. Maybe spectrum. Maybe fitness. Do I have a spectrum here? So hopefully I can get the like direct spectrum in our search. If I don't have, yeah, I even got a spectrum, like spectrum horizontal. That's pretty good. I'm going to copy the name and use this as a icon. Okay, and just some icon. I can also have a specific spectrum as a spectrum. Okay, that's pretty straightforward. After that, you finish with everything. You close this, so hopefully there should be no error. Okay, so this is just like a fetch request. Let me just go back here. Okay, just see whether it got like a error or not. Okay, the spectrum here got an error saying cannot find this in scope. Alright, so what's been going on? We should have a sort of a spectrum. Yeah, let me think about this. Okay, I think I got it. Also, it's pretty simple. I should capitalize the S here. So, yeah, what can I say? Devil is in the details. So you have to go to the nitty gritty, very small parts of things. Yeah, so you can compile. The right side preview goes fine. But, in fact, you fetch that, but you never show it. So you have to have a certain sort of maybe section or sort of thing that you can actually show it. So we're going to deal with this by maybe put it in a specific section maybe. Okay, so we got a list, we got a selection, we got data controller, selected the filter. Inside of it, we might get different sections that we can separate the list. So what I'm going to do is to wrap this inside a maybe just embed that in yeah, list, maybe not list, just embed it, okay, in whatever sub view, something like extract. We don't need to extract. Maybe just embed that, make it embedded. Let's just embed, normal embed with a specific container. Okay, and that container will be section container. The section container, and we can give the section a specific name for it. So this section will be default time filter section, and we got default filter coming in. Right, we already embedded it, so you don't need to worry about it. If you don't know where it's starting with, and just got it here. So this section ends here, and of course you can have multiple sections. So we got another section that are divided by spectrum. So you're using spectrum to you know, divide and separate objects. So we got the spectrum. Yeah, I think I just forgot to write code in here. Sorry about that. So this will be a spectrum. Okay, specific spectrum filter. Yeah, specific spectrum filter. That's good. Name. Yeah, that's why I love using Copilot. So it's just like auto-complete a lot of things. For each of the spectrum filters, and we got a specific filter in our navigation link, so we can click this filter and go to this. So we pass in the filter as the value, and we give you a label of a specific name. We got system image filter. Yeah, that's pretty good in fact. Okay, that's really good. Okay, I think that's pretty mature. I can, at this point, if this can be compiled, we can run this. So Command B to build it. There is nothing wrong with this. I might just run that in the simulator. I have a good feeling about this, so let's just check it out. So hello, this detail view. Alright, we got hello world. We go back, we go default time filter. Alright, we can filter different time, and of course we got specific spectrum filter. Okay, so that looks pretty good. Okay, but the different spectrum filter do not have the okay, I think I just lost my simulator here. Let's rotate multiple times. Okay, pretty good. Right, but this spectrum filter do not have any thing show here. So what I'm going to do is to yeah, let's think about this. Okay. Still, right now there's no way for me to actually generate data, so we have to add some UI, so user can have a specific interaction, and I choose to add a like a button. So when the user actually click the button, you can automatically generate the code and generate all this stuff, spectrum, and when it's gone, it's gone. Okay, when they click it again, maybe it's gone. So we can test this by just adding a modifier, and I'm going to name it toolbar modifier. What the heck I'm doing? I just need to go to this part so I can quickly write code. Right? So what I'm going to do is to add a modifier here. So that will be a toolbar modifier, and just wait for the compiler to finish the coding. We got two bar items, and we have placement primer, and we got egg spectrum, and yeah, that's pretty good. Okay, we got just a one button, which might not be enough, so maybe add another item as well. So can I do that? Still waiting for the compiler to automatically generate. Prime action, data controller, add spectrum. Plus, what about not primary action? Can I just change something like where? I don't think no, you can do. So what about I'm just testing things here. Can I add two bottom here? Okay, bottom action. We got add spectrum, and what about like delete everything? Can I just delete everything? Do I have a delete function? Alright, let's go back to data controller to see whether I got it like a delete all. That should be here, and I call general data save delete. I call delete all. Okay, data controller delete all. Okay, just delete all. And then you need to add another value, just to go delete all. That should do it pretty much. Okay, and then you can add a label. Okay, 1 plus, 1 trash. That's good. Go back to here, and let's go to the like sidebar, and just make sure. Okay, you cannot call value of a known function type, circular reference. So first I have to make sure the parenthesis is correct. We got a 2-bar item, placement primary, binding subject. Okay, so we got the 2-bar button, and we got a action, add spectrum. It's not add spectrum, it's select filter, generate sample data. I think that should do it. Okay, just automatically generate sample data, and then trash it. Circular reference, expected a instruct. Yeah, not this circular reference. Refresh sending macro view, which is weird. Yeah, I don't need preview anyway, so that should solve this. Okay, and let's test it out. I'm not sure it will work. Okay, expect that instruct. Ready to add it here. Okay. Okay, it should work. Once it works, I think I can just uncomment this. Yeah, did not need to worry about the system log, but to just uncomment this. Run that, and the preview should work. Okay, so it's just the parenthesis problem. Sorry about that. And we go back. As you guys can see, we got all this spectrum, and we can add. It will generate more. Okay, just generate more. 0, and we got just got a plus sign. So yeah, maybe we can't place 2 here. Yeah, what about I add another 2-bar item? It seems that we can't put 2 bottom in here. So what I'm going to do is to maybe just add another. What about adding another 2-bar item? Okay, what about another 2-bar item? We got its placement as well as content. Okay, something like this, like a dot, bottom bar, primary action, automatic. What about cancellation, confirmation, destructive action? Cancellation action. Cancellation for more. Yeah, primary. We already used primary. What about secondary? So I don't want it to have a sort of conflict. So let's just try this. No guarantee it will work. Just place the bottom here. The secondary action is just like the direction for the placement. Right, so we got this. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Delete all is a trash. I don't seem to have a trash image here. Okay, delete all. That's pretty good. Yeah, the secondary action. Yes, so it's sort of hidden here, and we got the delete all button. That's pretty good. Okay, and then we can add all the spectrum, right? So I think you can even change the like the color of the spectrum. Okay, so to just it's pretty similar to the Mac software's like the different color tag. Okay, so just this different spectrum, different name, but say exactly the same concept. I think. Okay, and then we can delete all, and of course we can do multiple adding. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 spectrum 0. We got spectrum 1, 4 times 2, 4 times all that. Okay, but of course you can delete all. Okay, still pretty smooth. Everything runs pretty smoothly. Right, and I think that will be all for this video, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.